edition of India Upfront. I'm Padmaja Joshi, and today is special because also we are talking to Annamalai, who is the state president of the BJP in Tamil Nadu. In Kanyakumari, you are here on a Padayatra. Let me start by asking you about a very strange coincidence. Almost a year ago, it was Rahul Gandhi who had begun his Bharat Jodo Yatra from this very place. You're ready for the similarities to be drawn, right?
Madam, our Yatra is more about taking what we have done to the grassroots, to the people of Tamil Nadu. We started in Rameshwaram. That is the 32nd Assembly constituency over the last 17 days. And today, coincidentally, on this historic 77th Independence Day, we are starting this Yatra in Kanyakumari in Vilavangod, which is a very historical place. A lot of freedom fighters this land has given. People who stood for the idea of India, people who stood for the concept of Tamil Nadu. And this part came to Tamil Nadu later. A lot of people fought for Nesamani, including great leaders, who fought to bring Kanyakumari back to Tamil Nadu. So this is a very historical place, a combination of places, and a very strong nationalistic cadre. And you will see along the way that the kind of respect people have for the national flag and our for nation is very, very high. That is why on Independence Day we wanted to start the Yatra from Kanyakumari here.
It's the furthest tip of India as well. Why are you doing a Padayatra? Because in modern day, there is so many election instruments which have happened, virtual communication. Modi ji, in fact, started the whole Chai Pe Charcha where he used to be present virtually. Why did you feel the need to do a Padayatra and physically walk?
Madam, we call ourselves as a Yatra because we do about 10 to 12 kilometer walk daily. Morning about 5 to 6, evening about 5 to 6. We cover 2 assembly constituencies. We cover all 234. The idea of walking gives you a sense of connect which other things might not give you. Because when you walk about 5 to 6 kilometers in assembly constituency, you meet all kinds of people, you take all kinds of feedback. It is also an opportunity for us to bond with our cadres, bond with our people. And that is why we believe a Yatra like this is a special connection. And especially in all the 234 places, we do a lot of street corner meetings, more about what we have done. Each assembly constituency, we talk about the kind of money Modi ji has brought to Tamil Nadu, the kind of project that is happening, which might not happen on a road in a vehicle, which might not happen in a very small meeting. That is why Padayatra is always special, but this is more about 12-kilometer Yatra. We finish one constituency, we travel by bus or car to the next assembly constituency. Every day we do not more than 12 kilometers.
Are you sure it won't be called a copycat Yatra just because Bharat Jodo has happened last year and now you're doing a Yatra as well?
There are a lot of Yatras that has happened in India, and Padmaja Joshi ji, LK Advani ji, our great Narendra Modi ji, they all started from Kanyakumari at different points of time for various concepts that they felt India has to be united. And Bharat Jodo Yatra is something in principle. When Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji walked, he felt India is divided, he has to walk. After the completion of Yatra, even Rahul Gandhi ji said Kashmir is fine, everywhere is fine. He hasn't felt any division anywhere, only love. So it took him a long journey across India to say himself that after Bharat Jodo Yatra, he is realizing that India is united. But our concept is very different. From Tamil Nadu, we believe the idea of what Modi ji is standing for has to go to percolate to all the nook and cranny of our state. That is the concept of this Yatra.
Today you did the flag hoisting, but in the state itself, there is a big controversy that is happening over NEET. The Chief Minister said he would not attend the at-home of the governor also because of that region. Do you think this is a kind of controversy which is going to be very difficult to address when you are trying to unify Tamil Nadu with the concerns of the rest of the country?
NEET is actually a non-issue in the state of Tamil Nadu, especially after the last 3 years of results. NEET is fairly accepted by everybody in Tamil Nadu, that it is creating an equal opportunity for everybody. In fact, this year, the All India NEET topper is from Tamil Nadu. Top 10 ranks, we have 4. I still don't understand what DMK is talking about NEET.
But a child died and his father committed suicide.
Now we have to understand, madam, yes, it's a cause of concern, especially in a competitive examination field. We see students committing suicide in quota for IIT exams in Tamil Nadu also. Now that is something which we have to address separately. And linking that to NEET and saying because of NEET somebody committed suicide is only nonsensical in our state, because the numbers cleanly tell us people from all segments, all sections of society, they get into government medical college seats. Now attributing everything to NEET. Okay, you remove NEET. There are other competitive examinations. IAS. For the civil service, Tamil Nadu was contributing 131 140 aspirants who are qualifying. Now this year has come down to 20-25. Last year was 42. There is the deterioration there also. It is important that we address our educational standards, not going after competitive examinations, which is creating a level playing field. In Tamil Nadu, we have a 7.5% reservation in all government medical college seats for people who study in government schools. This is something because of which 350 people get into that. All the imbalance, whatever they say, is addressed. 2019-2020, the syllabus revision happened. Tamil Nadu syllabus is upgraded on par to CBSE now. So nobody sees any problem with NEET except DMK, and very unfortunately, when this kind of suicides happen, it becomes a very emotional issue. But taking an examination is not a solution, okay?
So you're saying it's not NEET which is responsible, it is exam stress.
Exam stress, the way the school education is getting designed, the way the quality of teaching that is happening. So all those are the contributing factors. Not NEET is a contributing factor.
But, you know, the state has brought about a bill. Playing the devil's advocate, if Tamil Nadu was to be exempt from NEET, what would happen?
I mean, it's so complex because NEET came because of a Supreme Court order. NEET said when there are colleges across India, private, government, aided, you can't have, people cannot write 10-12 examination. You can't write some exam to AIMS, some to JIPMER, some to PGI Chandigarh. Then the Supreme Court forced, in a way, the Congress government in 2010 to bring NEET. Then the NEET came, which was challenged in Supreme Court also. Supreme Court gave a decision, NEET is not anti-constitutional. Now you take NEET. Again, are we forcing our children to write 10 to 15 entrance examination across Tamil Nadu, across India? Are we going back to the same old problem? Before NEET also the coaching was there. If somebody is talking about coaching as a problem, before NEET also we had Tamil Nadu professional courses entrance examination. There was also coaching. Now the problem, if you don't improve the standard of a school education, coaching institute will prosper. Address that problem instead of killing NEET per se, which has proven that people are accepting it finally.
Tell me something, I see all of these people. When the Prime Minister was making his Independence Day speech, you know, the language issue becomes a huge problem every now and then. People talk about that. Do you think the BJP will ever be accepted as a Tamil party? That has gone on since the 60s, you know, Tamil party versus Hindi mainland, as it were.
BJP is always, of
You'll
course,
always be seen as a Hindi party.
You're right, madam. BJP, of course, is a Tamil party, no doubt about that, in the state of Tamil Nadu, because all the leaders are from the soil. We are from the land of Tamil Nadu. We stand for a cause that is bigger than Tamil Nadu. We stand for a nationalistic cause. We believe in the idea of India. We don't talk about secession. Now, after Modi ji has come, there are some issues between a central government and a state government, especially for a South Indian state. Because anything they convert into a language issue, they convert into a cultural issue. Now, after Modi ji has come, now Modi ji at heart is a Tamilian. Nalla irukingla? Nalla irukingla? Modi ji at heart is a Tamilian, madam. Kasi Tamil Sangamam, Saurashtra Tamil Sangamam, everything that is happening. Now clearly the Tamil people are moving closer to the Hindi heartland, because it needed somebody like Narendra Modi ji as a unifier to come here and to bring that process of unification, which Modi ji as a Prime Minister is doing it continuously. That is why Tamil Nadu, you will see, is moving more closely to the idea of India, to the idea of a regional party. A national party can also stand for the same causes that a regional party is standing for. That small gap is always there, which BJP is bridging now effectively. But of course, issues like NEET, we are not giving into the regional party's aspiration, because we believe it is patently wrong. If there is an issue, we stand with regional sentiments. When you know it is patently wrong, how can you stand with an issue like NEET? When you know a lot of children in the first generation are getting into government medical colleges because of the NEET. NEET is acting as a facilitator. Bharat Mata ki. Christian, especially the first generation youths, fishermen, they all are shifting towards BJP now. So it's a very complex, very volatile place. you have this very fierce, you have this very fierce debate of Hindu, Christians and all here. So BJP, they try to brand that we stand for one particular community, which is getting broken now over the last few years. Whereas Ponnarana is a very tall leader. He has stood in elections here from 1989. This time he won an MLA. Nagargovil, we have Gandhi Annachi who will be coming. You will see probably the only MLA in India who will not wear a chappal. For the last 40 years, he doesn't wear a chappal. He walks barefoot. So organization-wise, we are the number one party here. But when it comes to elections, when the votes get divided, there is an ADMK which takes a fair share of votes, then there is a DMK, then there is Communist which takes a fair share of votes, then there is Congress which takes a fair share of votes. So that arithmetic is always a problem. So this time we believe the kind of work what Ponnarana did from 2014 to 19 and the kind of anti-incumbency that is there on the present Congress MP. So we should win Kanyakumari this time because the youths are shifting towards us in a big way.
So basically in the large Christian areas, you are hoping that the seats which are going to have a large Christian population, the BJP stands a chance because that's the consolidation you are looking at. Christian plus Hindus.
Yes, madam. And Christian also, we want our Christian brothers and sisters to understand what developmentally we have done for this parliamentary constituency. Developmentally, they understand now. Not having Ponnarana is a huge loss to Kanyakumari because Kanyakumari is suffering on all fronts. No development is touching this part because the MP is unaccountable now. That too when Ponnarana was the minister, which I will be talking in the speech now. The kind of projects we brought now, developmental has become a talking point. Unfortunately, in 2019, religion was a talking point. The moment the conversation starts shifting towards developmental, then we should win this constituency.
Why will Christians vote for BJP?
Why should they vote?
Why should they vote?
Because they know for a fact that we don't do divisive politics like other parties. We don't do appeasement politics. And more importantly, even for a Christian community, brother and sister, they see a future for themselves in BJP politically. They join, they grow up the ranks very fast. They occupy positions in the party. And we don't discriminate on religion, what post BJP in Tamil Nadu should allocate. So that slowly the realization is setting in. And we are also making a lot of huge outreach activities. So this is a very, I mentioned a complex constituency because religious violence have happened previously here. People got killed. So that's a very emotive issue for people here. On one side, you see this very Hindutva, very strong wave. At the other side, we are also very careful that should not antagonize anybody. Rightfully, somebody is doing a mistake. Of course, we will make it the right issue. But we are also telling our leaders, the local cadres, that past issues are past. Now Kanyakumari needs a development-focused, oriented campaign.
So you're saying don't harp on Hindutva too much?
It is important, but this Hindutva has to be an inclusive Hindutva. Like other parts of our country, BJP always stands for Hindutva, inclusive Hindutva. Meaning, we don't do appeasement politics. We don't do appeasement. Hindutva doesn't mean it's discriminatory. For example, this time BJP Tamil Nadu, we have hosted a Christmas party. We have hosted an Iftar party. But it was an inclusive one where we never sacrificed our own idea of who we are. For example, we don't force anybody to wear a skull cap just for the sake of one photograph. So that is something which slowly our minority brothers in Tamil Nadu, they are understanding, okay, BJP is different. If they don't wear religious symbol also doesn't mean that they are discriminatory. It is only they stand true to who you are. Because you will see I will introduce you to some of our strong Christian brothers and sisters. I will introduce you. You can have a chat with them also. Now they are our very important first generation leaders who have come in and they are breaking this false stereotype that is being built against BJP, especially in the southern part of Tamil Nadu.
No, but talk more specifically about this Iftar party because you're saying in Tamil Nadu you are having Iftar parties.
Last 2 years.
I thought the BJP was very against Iftar parties in UP, Delhi. They did away with the whole idea of doing Iftar parties.
Our Iftar party concept is we invite our Muslim brothers and sisters from the party cell because BJP minority morcha has got a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters. So they host the party which BJP, we friends it, I participate. But I'll be going in my own way, meaning I'll not be wearing a skull cap. None of us would be overtly doing something. We say,
But
look,
they want to wear a skull cap.
Absolutely fine.
Will you go to a mosque? Will you go to a mosque?
We have gone to mosque. It is not that we haven't gone to mosque. We have gone to mosque. We have gone to churches. We go everywhere. Because the concept of a political party is all inclusive. We don't discriminate anybody. But here, BJP practices what we have to practice. It is inclusive. For example, I wear a kumkum. I wear a saffron towel. I go to an iftar party. It doesn't mean I'm insulting anybody. I am sticking very strong to who I am as a person. At the same time, I believe all religions are equal. We have the toleration to accept everybody together. So this is something which we are bringing into Tamil Nadu. Not this photogenic, perception-based iftar parties or Christmas party.
So do you think, like the Northeast, the BJP has, done a curated version?
அக்கா நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? ஓ அக்கா சுதந்திர தின வாழ்த்துக்கள். நீங்க எடுத்துங்க. Thank you. வாழ்த்துக்கள் சிஸ்டர். என்ன பண்றீங்க? என்ன பண்றீங்க இப்ப? வாங்க தலைவா. நன்றி. போட்டோ எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? வாங்கக்கா பொறுமையா வாங்க. Madam, that we believe is...
So just like the Northeast, the BJP has a very different brand of politics that it does. So similarly, you're trying to do a very customized version of BJP's politics in the South.
That we believe is what the true face of BJP, madam. Accommodating all religions, celebrating all diversity, and not discriminating anybody yet. In between the parties, over the last 40-50 years, they have started appeasement politics. When BJP is doing something different, they say, oh, you're doing it for the sake of votes. You're doing it for the sake of minority consolidation. That is not true. Now, minority brothers also finally understand that other political parties have only used them. And the real development and the real progress hasn't happened to them. Especially in a place like Kanyakumari, which you will see, such a highly literate place, more than 95% they hit literacy rate. All social indicators are so high. But unfortunately, last many elections, it has become religion. Now people believe, oh, we are missing out Modiji's development. When Modiji is there, why are we missing out? Why Kanyakumari is not in the global map? That realization, a person who has brought 48,000 crore, what about 26,000 crore not able to utilize for the last 5 years? So this conversation is happening in the ground, which we believe is the conversation that needs to happen at this point of time. Nalla irukingla?
Who do you think is a greater strength? Like in the north part of the country, OBCs, the traditional Hindu vote and women is what the BJP has reached out to very specifically. Who are you targeting here in Tamil Nadu?
Madam, okay, Tamil Nadu is slightly a complex state in terms of electoral democracy because it's a OBC dominated state. Close to about 68-69% is an OBC dominated. We have a very strong, aggressive Dravidian movement from 1970, 1949 politically. Tariva. Baru. Abhi apa? Right, Tariva. The Dravidian movement is one. Then we have very strong anti-caste movement, especially from the... வாங்கய்யா வாழ்த்துக்கள். கேரளா. ஓ கேரளா, எங்க கேரளா? எவ்வளவு? ஓ தேங்க் யூ, நன்றி அண்ணா. So we have this very strong anti-caste movement that has created a lot of parties which predominantly cater to the SC/ST brothers and sisters in a very militant way. Then you have...
Basically because they played into the whole idea of discrimination.
You're right.
By the upper caste against the Dalits.
Brahmin versus Dalit. So you have that kind of strong parties. Then you have regional parties which focuses on a particular community. Nadar, Gaundar, Vanniyar. So major communities have parties. Now Tamil Nadu is one state when compared to other parts of India. More than 2% vote share, 9 parties have in Tamil Nadu. So that is why DMK, right from founding, it has never contested alone. It has always gone in an alliance. They stitched together all this alliance. ADMK is slightly a bigger party because their cadres are more, their members are more. Anna, vanakkam. Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! So ADMK is slightly a different party in terms of their structuring. Now BJP is operating in this very complex area where you have regional sentiments very strong. You have regional sentiments very strong. You have caste tensions ongoing. Then you have caste-based political parties thriving. So here, our natural audience would be, the number one audience would be anybody who believes in the concept of India, Bharat, who believes in a strong country. So they are a natural audience because Congress was able to hold them till 1967. After Kamaraj Raya got defeated, the nearby Virudunagar constituency, the national vote base started shrinking and regional parties started taking hold here. The second audience for it would be the aspirational youth, the first timers away from the Dravidian movement, who believe Tamil Nadu is decelerating now, a new idea of Tamil Nadu who they are dreaming.
You think the Dravidian movement has outlived its utility?
Because now Dravidian movement has become a
identity.
It has become a family-based dynastic parties now. The Dravidian movements, if you look at the original concept, the 5 concepts which everybody will reiterate in a meeting.
You're saying the youth don't believe in Dravidian ideology anymore?
Dravidian ideology is per se okay, madam. Who is preaching the Dravidian ideology, they don't believe. Dravidian ideology per se, when it talks about secession, youth doesn't believe in it. When Dravidian ideology is preached by one particular set of family members, they don't believe. Nalla irkingla? Nalla irkingla? Schoolukku poliya? Vaanga. Now, the kind of leaders, dynastic parties, when they preach Dravidian thing, they don't believe. And third, if you look at the DMK political landscape, madam, it is more about 72 families, main families, their children in the third generation, second generation, MLAs and MPs, or 5 main families across Tamil Nadu who control the whole political landscape because they started their career from 1949. So this gives a feeling to the youth that being a part of the Dravidian politics, one, politically they cannot climb up the ladder. They are losing their sense of self-identity. So naturally they would be our second audience who are coming. The third would be the women folks in a big way. Because of Modiji's developmental schemes, as you will understand, madam, today you will also see in the stage, we'll be calling beneficiaries and they will be sharing their experience. In the last 9 years, what happened to them in Tamil Nadu. And Tamil Nadu stands number 1 in many schemes. For example, Mudra. 2 lakh crore of money is percolated down. You will see a lot of women entrepreneurs in Tamil Nadu. It's very different from other parts of India where you see women entrepreneurs thriving. So now they understand after Jayalalitha Amma's demise that Modi ji is a tall leader. So naturally the women folks are converging. And last but not the least, anybody who hates corruption. Now naturally BJP is the only pole. All the anti-corruption people have to gravitate towards us slowly and steadily. So we are in a good space now. 2024, we believe we have to deliver the state to Modi ji. Modi ji is going to come back to power. All Tamilians know it. But this time we are very clear, but Tamil Nadu has to be there when Modi ji is coming back to power.
By deliver the state, how many seats do you mean? Right now you have none. Your alliance partner has none. And you are seeking to deliver the state. That seems like a bit of a hyperbole.
Overreach or whatever people might say. 1 minute. Thank you, Anna. Bye. Vanakkam. Vanakkam. பாப்பாவை பாத்துங்க. பாப்பாவை பாத்துங்க. உங்க பேர் என்ன? வாமிகா. வாமிகா. வாங்கா. சரி, ஓகே. போட்டோ எடுக்கமா? சரி. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? 2 பேரும் அக்கா தங்கச்சி ட்வின்ஸா? இல்ல அக்கா தங்கச்சி. ஓகே பை அண்ணா. பை. ஐயா பாத்து. Bharat Mata ki.
Those children will put up those pictures on Facebook. The children will be very happy to put on Facebook.
Children naturally, and because you see, madam, ours is the only political party. I am not boasting or I am saying with a lot of pride, BJP, where people bring their children to the road. Because generally we behave with a lot of discipline. The cadres behave with a lot of discipline, except the teething issues of starting the Yatra. So people feel safe to bring a 3-month-old baby into the crowd. ஐயா நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா?
basically, when you're talking about delivering the state, what exactly do you mean? Because with a current tally of 0 between you and AIADMK, it seems like an overstatement.
Amit Shah ji has set us a marker that Tamil Nadu this time will deliver more than 25 out of 39. Because you see, madam, Tamil Nadu generally votes by wave. It's like 39-0, like complete wipeout or one party sweeping. 2-3 elections, it has been a split verdict of 25-14, 2019 and all. But this time we believe Modi ji's rule, Modi ji's schemes that has percolated down.
So why didn't it work in 2019?
2019 was slightly an abnormal election because a continuous anti-Modi, anti-BJP narrative was built from 2016 onward. Jallikattu, Sterlite.
Across the country. He got more than 20%.
Yes, madam, I agree with you. 2016 onwards, a continuous anti-Modi narrative was built by DMK here,
In Tamil Nadu.
using the television channels of Jallikattu, Sterlite. So this time we are very extra careful. Our concept of doing this Yatra itself is to break many of the stereotypes that is against the party.
Model of the Prime Minister, that of the Labharthis, is being replicated here in Tamil Nadu as well. As a part of this Padayatra, regularly what is being done is not just familiarizing the voters with the schemes that the centre is sending here, but also meeting a few of those beneficiaries at every stop that the BJP president in Tamil Nadu passes through. So essentially, the idea is to tell the people that it's an election to be fought not just on the basis of caste or the Dravidian ideology versus North Indian ideology, but about actual benefits that accrue to them from the central state. You have got two things that you're taking to the people. One is this beneficiaries who you've met. The second, you're talking about corruption. But how can you talk about corruption when you have got 8 leaders of the AIADMK, ex-ministers, who have been booked? 3 of them have been charge-sheeted by the Vigilance Department of Tamil Nadu. Your ally is also corrupt.
Our idea of talking about corruption is very simple. BJP as a party, we got every locus standi to talk about corruption. As a party, the leaders that we have here, including Ponnarana, who is standing right next to you, our former minister who is our face in Kanyakumari now, every single place, wherever people have used government money, custodians of government money, including our MLAs, there is not even 1 paisa allegation against any of the Tamil Nadu BJP leaders. Of course, I don't want to comment about other parties, but we are arguing to the public 2024, it is a Modi-ji-centric election. Modi-ji is non-corrupt, BJP is non-corrupt. It is very important in a state like Tamil Nadu. BJP and whoever is allying with BJP as part of NDA, give your vote to Modi because you are giving your vote to Modi.
But you'll fight the election along with the AIADMK. And the AIADMK burden will be there.
No, it's not about burden or not so having a burden. But 2024 election is a Modi-ji-centric election for Tamil Nadu. So that is why when the ruling party DMK has become the #1 party or the #1 government in India on corruption, it is all the more important the local people, when they vote in 2024, they realize it is DMK versus BJP-led NDA. DMK versus Modi ji coming to power for the 3rd straight term. That is the narrative that people talk. When you see, if you look at the hand where my fingers are getting pointed, you see we have 2 stalls there. One stall is being removed as we speak now. It is a central government stall where all the central government schemes are displayed and people can come and register. And second is the party membership drive. So if you go and check with them every day, only this Yatra in each assembly constituency, the average party registration is 750. Because a lot of youth, they agree with our anti-corruption plan. They know BJP as a party what we stand for. BJP as a party, who are we? 2024, we are not bothered about other parties because per se, it is a Modi-centric elections. So people buy our argument that it is DMK's corruption versus Modi's clean face. People should reward Modi in 2024.
Are there strains within the alliance? Because you will be fighting with them together in 2024. But Mr. Palanisamy did not come for the flagging off of your Yatra even when the Home Minister was here.
No. This is the BJP Yatra. As a courtesy, we have invited the ADMK and all our alliance leaders. And ADMK had sent the deputy leader of opposition. For example, the leader of opposition is Edapadi Palanisamy ji. The deputy leader of opposition is Mr. Uday Kumar, who came for the function. So we all know it's a BJP-centric Yatra. It is not necessary for the leaders to come and present. And the Yatra, as we proceed, because if you look at the stage, NDA, every single leader was present in Tamil Nadu, including Mr. G.K. Vasan and other leaders, because that is the kind of respect they have for us. And Edapadi Palanisamy ji has sent a message to me that he is under treatment for a leg injury. For the last 15-20 days, he is under treatment for a leg injury. That's okay. That doesn't matter. As long as we take everybody along, because we know it is Modi's election for 2024. And we want to make sure we want to take everybody along, even the small misunderstandings that might crop here and there. Come 2024, we will deliver Tamil Nadu to Mr. Modi.
Final question about the alliance. Is it true that the AIADMK leaders had gone to meet the leadership of the BJP in Delhi? They have met Amit Shah over there. They're not happy with you.
I don't know. I am what I am. My job that is very given to me in Tamil Nadu is to grow the party, deliver seats for Modi ji, take the party to the nook and cranny, meet the beneficiaries. I'm doing that. So beyond that, I don't want to comment anything more.
Padayatras definitely seem to be the flavor of the season, but they can be pretty taxing as well. So in a short break, in the middle of the Padayatra, let me ask you the final part of the question, Annamalai ji, which you said at the beginning, that Modi ji is a Tamil at heart, which is why you have now hope. Why would you say that?
Generally, Tamil Nadu kind of state is a pioneer in regional politics, and here there are very fine political masters, Annadurai, Karnanidhi, at different points of time. They have run this center versus state, regional politics, protecting Tamil Nadu, Tamil culture. They ran it so well over the last 50-60 years. That has ingrained in many people's mind and heart. Now, till Modi ji came, very resolutely, people started seeing somebody as an outsider, somebody as an insider in Tamil politics. Or if there is a great leader like Kamaraj, who was part of a political party in Delhi, then they see, oh, Tamil Nadu is part of that. So Modi ji is the first guy who effectively broke it. By virtue of his behavior, his actions. Right from 2010, when he was Gujarat Chief Minister, he used to visit Tamil Nadu, including Madurai, kind of speeches. After becoming Prime Minister of our country, talking about Tamil as the oldest language in the world, taking pride in the fact that he lives in a country where Tamil is spoken. Then Man Ki Baat, every single episode you have one Tamil Nadu based story featuring there. Then Kasi Tamil Sangamam, Saurashtra Tamil Sangamam, Sengol. So initially what DMK and others used to say is, when Modi ji used to do 1-2, they say, no, Modi ji is doing drama. That's a general narrative they used to say. One, Modi ji, as a part of his lifestyle, started adopting Thirukural, started speaking about Mahakavi Bharati. In his own constituency, he kept a chair for Subramania Bharati, went to US recently, in Houston he kept a Tamil chair, or in Paris recently when he said that he is going to install a statue of Thiruvalluvar. So this comprehensively has told the Tamil people that no, this is somebody who is not born in Tamil Nadu, outside Tamil Nadu, but somebody who owns this culture, who lives up to this culture. So maybe I would say 2021, 2022, 2023, these are the periods in which before that Modi ji has delivered more as a Prime Minister. Issues have gone, he has addressed. Now for Tamil people to accept somebody as their own, it is happening now. So that is why I am also very hopeful, like many Karyakartas here. 2024, they should get reflected the results.
But the language always remains a barrier, and plus in the India alliance, do you think that the presence of a Tamil figure like MK Stalin is always going to be a bigger draw for people of Tamil Nadu than a Mr. Modi who comes from Gujarat and ultimately represents Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh in the
Tamil voter in 2014 he was able to very smartly differentiate ERC. 2014 when BJP was part of a third front. In fact, BJP was not heading that front. The bigger parties at that point of time. So the combined vote share was 19%. DMK was in a second alliance. Then ADMK was the ruling party. It was in an alliance. That point of time we hit about 19.5. DMK was about 23. So the general node was then Jayalalitha Madam was there and ADMK, Modi ji was here. It became lady versus Modi that point of time. 2019 was an orchestrated campaign was run from 2016. The central government has done nothing for Tamil Nadu, this blah blah blah, Jallikattu, Sterlite and everything. They ran it like a package which went again and again and again. Which 2019 became very unfortunate episode where the whole of country went one way and Tamil Nadu went other way. That too it gave a sweep for the opposite alliance. So 2023, now people realize two things, madam. One, Modi ji is going to come back to power. That's an average Tamilian he thinks. If Modi ji is going to come back to power, why am I not benefiting from it? I should be a part of that government. 2014 we are not part of the government. 2019 we are not part of the government. And 3 governors from Tamil Nadu. So much effort being put in terms of central government schemes. So overall this has made a narrative that Modi ji is a Tamilian at heart. Once that acceptance comes, MK Stalin ji being a part of India alliance doesn't matter. If that acceptance is not there, it becomes a Tamil versus North, South versus North and all those kind of things come in. Now Modi ji resolutely in Tamil Nadu, even in rural area, he is seen as a person who puts Tamil Nadu first. Being a Gujarati, he doesn't own up to his language also calling great things about Gujarati, but Tamil Nadu he speaks, which no other leader who's not born in Tamil Nadu has done. People born in Tamil Nadu speaking highly about Tamil, that's different, madam. All of us speak highly about our language. But somebody not born here talking highly about Tamil, that is where the bridge, I think, is crossed now.
You want to cross the bridge into Tamil Nadu, whereas the frontier that you had in the south, Karnataka also the BJP lost. How do you square off the two? That you, on the one hand, you lost Karnataka, you were in fact one of the in charges there, and you are hoping that people in Tamil Nadu will do what Karnataka did?
No, madam. Karnataka, we all know, Yadurappa ji was a very tall figure. He was our person who was leading the charge for a long time. Then post Yadurappa ji era, there is a transition phase. Every party has to go through. In Karnataka, we are naturally going through. And you got to create leaders of Yadurappa ji's image. So it's a natural process. The parties will ebb and fall, and depending on the political environment, it happens. But I'm assuring you now, madam, even in the assembly elections, when we were being a part of the Karnataka elections, we could very strongly see the pro-Modi wave. They were like, I vote for Modi ji when Lok Sabha election come. For assembly, I have to think, because there is a promise they are giving, there is a guarantee they are giving. So there was a kind
you think it's a state-specific problem? It's not like North versus South. South doesn't want to be.
Karnataka was purely a local issue where we didn't have that test of leadership to stand up. And more importantly, 2 chief ministers change and kind of allegations against us, which was not counted properly, the 40% Sarkara. And Congress was more aggressive, more on the guarantee side, pushing narratives. So come 2024, which will reset again, because same thing happened in Karnataka in 2018 also. So 2024 again is 25 out of 27 is our seat in Karnataka, which I'm sure we will either maintain the same number. But coming to Tamil Nadu is more a very emotional state. It is not that Modi hasn't done anything from 2014 to 19. So much happened. Even the constituency where we are talking 48,000 crore came to one constituency alone, and Ponnarji was the MP and minister. Things happened. But generally for an average Tamilian, he needs a bit of emotion also, he or she. He has to just go and take ownership of somebody to say, I am with this leader. People say Tamil Nadu politics is ideological. I will not use that word. It's personality based. Tamil Nadu politics, you believe in somebody, you sail with them. You believed in Annamalai ji, Kalangiyar, Karunanidhi ji, MGR ji, then Madam Jayalalitha ji. So it is more a personality who dominates the ideology here.
Now MK Stalin ji.
MK Stalin is the successor to Karunanidhi, who is now.
You don't think he's a strong personality?
A strong personality comes from a variety of reasons, madam. If you look at everybody in their own way, they are kind of self-made people. And Tamilians generally like a self-made people, with due respect to MK Stalin ji. I am not underestimating him as a leader. But to put him in the pantheon of greats of Annadurai or a Kalangiyar or this thing, only history has to tell. But I think Modi ji is in that league. Kamarajar, Dr. MGR, Pasabun Muthuramalingam Deva, they are like in a different league. So people believe they can do no wrong. Even if opposition allege they have done some wrong, even if they fail an election, again they forgive and bring them back. That's how Tamil Nadu always voted. One election, our chief minister will lose a deposit. Next election, they'll come back sweeping. So it's a very emotional state where people own up a leader, stay with them for a long time, expect the leader to stay with them for a pretty long time, unlike other part of Tamil Nadu. Now Modi ji has entered into the territory. So here, more than the work you do, plus emotion also is a factor for winning elections.
Okay, you've touched the emotional chord with the voters. That's what you're trying to do through Padayatra. Final question I'll ask you. Since Mr. Gandhi in his parliament speech said that when he started out the Bharat Jodo Yatra, he was very excited. But 1 month into it, he felt that his knees were hurting, his injuries were acting up. In his words, जो wolf था वो चीटी बन गया. Have you reached that stage yet?
I mean, it is here we have covered about 140 kilometer by foot till now. The whole idea of this yatra is 234 constituency. We will be covering about 1,300 by foot roughly till January 11. It's a long process. But I don't think I've reached that stage. With due respect to Mr. Gandhi, he is saying from his own experience. But every yatra is unique. Ours is completely unique. No comparison to any other yatra. This is more very intense because even in that 6 kilometer you walk, you meet people, you talk to them. And again, evening 6 kilometer, again you meet people, you talk to them. It's so intense on you. But end of the day, we are here for a job. That job has to be done. So we are not into any of that mode. The day one, what spirit we started, the spirit has only gone up. It hasn't come down till now.
Okay, good luck for that and very interesting times in Tamil Nadu politics. Best of luck for your yatra. Thanks
Thank you for coming here.
Thanks for watching.